Hey y'all, this is Jasmine. Welcome to my YouTube channel, A Mad Woman's Truth. This is really ironic for me. This was really put on my heart to start this YouTube channel just to talk. I'm not gonna put any labels to it. I'm not gonna say, oh, this is my blog, this is my podcast. No, not right now. It was just put on my heart to talk, especially about being vulnerable. This video just about being vulnerable, and I'm not gonna try to be too long because I need to run and go to the gym and try to get some sleep before work tonight. My name is Jasmine once again, and this was, like I said, something just told me to come on here and really just talk about being okay. So let's get into it. I want to talk about how vulnerability is being misconstrued and how people are, I feel like are condemning people for just being open with their feelings. I think the most beautiful thing a person can do is express themselves and not be condemned for it. I think what society has made us do, it has made us feel as if our feelings are not valid, or if you do feel a way, you're wrong. And I just kind of, and this is my opinion. I am no therapist. You know, I'm just an ordinary individual that just, that has just been through something at this big age of 28. And I just want to, just say that expressing how you feel is not wrong. But also, when someone expresses their feelings to you, when someone is expressing their feelings to you, be open to listening, because you would want someone to listen to you. And I'll give an example. So basically, I was in an argument with a friend, and when I expressed how I felt, I was told I was wrong for feeling that way. So what I did was I stopped and I asked him, what part of it makes me wrong? What about that feeling that I'm feeling is wrong to you? And the crazy thing about it is they couldn't even tell me why. They just didn't agree with it. I said, okay, so that's the problem. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean the way I'm feeling is wrong. And then I wrapped it back around to them. If you said that you was feeling a way about a situation, and I said, you're wrong for that. Why didn't I just take the time to analyze what the situation was about and try to see your point in it? Because I'm gonna say this. Everything that someone is saying to you, it could be a fact, but majority of the time it's an opinion. It's an opinion on how someone feels towards you, towards your lifestyle, towards what you drive, towards towards your hairstyle, your nails, your body. Like, how you feel is how you feel, but also being open enough to listen to people. And if you have an opinion, have that opinion. But the way that someone feels doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make them wrong at all. We have to, as people, be listeners. And I learned that through going through college. Girl, you talk too damn much. Like, listen. Listen for once. Like, you need to listen. Open up them earwaves, baby. Take that shit in. Listen, Linda. Like, listen to what someone is saying to you. And I listen so much to the point that, and maybe it could be bad, I can literally tell you exactly what you said to me a couple of days later. I mean, and it's not to throw it back in their face. I just like to say, hey, remember when you said this, that, and the other? It could be me just, if it's, hey, Jasmine, hold me accountable. boom. Or is, hey, Jasmine, is this? It's not for evil. It's for me to be like, well, it's your opinion, right? In my opinion, you can use it. You can use it for bad. Let's be honest with you. We have all been like, well, you said this, you know. But I mean, I'm just saying, that's just how that's the point where I've gotten so good at listening that I can just reiterate what someone is saying to me. And I think the most beautiful thing about listening to someone is you get two perspectives. I think another thing we have to get used to is learning. We have shut ourselves off of being sponges and not growing from situations and just sitting in that shit. And I went through, and like I said, this is a mad woman's truth. And I guess we'll go over the title and why I named it that a little bit later on in a couple more videos. But my truth is I was talking to a guy. He lives a couple hours away from me. And we just had to kind of be honest, like, this is not going to work. Like, it's not going to work for us. He was in a 5-year relationship, 6 to 7 months out. And I'm on the opposite. I'm 4 years single. And I just had to tell him, no, at this point right now, I don't want to date. I'm focused. I'm really just trying to figure out what this life for Jasmine is. Not saying I'm gonna have it all together when I meet my individual. You don't. But I don't want to come 40%. I just don't. But I had to be honest with him. I'm not into the casual sex thing anymore. Like, I've surpassed that. Like, that side of my life, I'm not on that type of time no more. We're not on that time. Like, we're not on that time no more. And he and this is us talking for about 2 months. But let me say this. I would rather get this out now than to let this progress month later on and have full-blown feelings for dude, knowing that he is telling me right now I'm real selfish. I just want to go with the flow. Okay? So how should Jasmine register that? Jasmine should register that as, this is me. Like I said, I'm learning myself as a woman. I'm not talking for every woman. And I'm not going to make these videos about, as women, we should do this. No, as Jasmine, I'm gonna do this. So when he said that, I took 2 days to analyze the going with the flow thing. And I was like, okay, all right. We can go, okay, Jasmine. Now, lately, these past couple of weeks, you've been feeling mad. You've been feeling kind of vulnerable. I hit that space in my life where loneliness hit, feeling empty hit. And I'm gonna say right now, recording this video, a little bit of it is still there. I feel like when you get on social media, and I can't blame social media because the emptiness is within myself, and I got to figure out why I'm feeling empty. But I can say this: when you go on social media, and you see everybody getting married, you see everyone having babies, and you just see everyone like when you and you know it's gonna happen for you. That's the thing. I stopped saying that's not gonna happen for you. It's gonna happen for me, but on God's timing, when I'm in that space He wants me to be in to meet that individual. That's another topic for another video. But I had to ask myself, let's rewind it. I had to ask myself, okay, Jasmine, if you're feeling all these feelings, are you in a safe place enough to just go with the flow again? Not saying that was my past relationship, but I'm trying to get out of a situation where I'm just going with the flow, So I had to say, are you okay with just going with the flow again? And whenever he comes down, y'all hang out, y'all kick it, y'all go play putt or whatever. But like, are you okay with just going with the flow, or do you know you're gonna start probably catching feelings for this dude? I had to be honest with myself. And goddamn well, I gotta control this cussing. You know what? I expressed that to him too. I said, hey, I can't lie to you. in a couple of months, I know you in your selfish season, but I might grow feelings for you. Like there's a high possibility that could happen. And I'm not gonna say no names, but I had someone ask me, girl, why would you say that to him? Like, you gonna run him off? Bye. I mean, I guess bye. And she probably was right. I haven't heard from him ever since I told him, and that's okay. I gotta be finding my truth. I can't sit here and pretend like I'm not going to like you. I'm gonna say this. And this is probably very vulnerable, but this is a vulnerable video. I've done the casual sex thing. And I can say this. When you are just from my experience, not talking from everybody else's experience, when you are out here in these streets having casual sex like this with one person, with your person or persons, whatever you're into, no judgment passed, you start to feel empty. I know this hole just started coming about. And I was trying to figure out, why am I feeling this way? And I had to ask myself, do I want to do this again? Like, you're 3 hours away, you're fracking, and then you're going to another state to frack more oil. I mean, I'm gonna want you around. I know me. Like, I know I'm gonna want you around. If I'm feeling you, we can't just I'm gonna say this. You can't expect me not to catch feelings for you when you are telling me what I want to hear, and we're FaceTiming every day, and we're grown up. We taking pictures. We sending video. You know what I'm saying? Like, we grown. Like, we doing grown things. Like, we are in our grown season. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna like you. I'm woman enough. I'm grown enough to let a person know how I feel about them. And I'm gonna say this. We might not talk right. We're not talking right now, and that's fine. But at least I did not lie to myself. And I feel good about it. The first couple of days, I felt bad because I was like, damn, like, how do we go from chit-chatting all day, FaceTiming all day to like, all right, you said what you said. I didn't think you were going to do this soon, so I got to dip. And that's fine. I think we have to be okay with people leaving, because if our lives don't match, our lives don't match. It's okay. Like, I feel no way. Like, I woke up feeling like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But then a part of me would have been like, Jasmine, get your words together, girl. Then a part of me would have been like, well, Jasmine, you're sitting here lying to yourself, because this is the type of guy you want in your life. He's just not ready for it. And to be honest with yourself, you're not ready for it. You just feel lonely. When's the last time, and I'm going to end the video on this, and I know it's kind of like abrupt. When was the last time you were actually honest with yourself? Do you really want to be with someone? Or are you just lonely? Like, are you filling up a hole in your life? Or are you filling up a hole with trying to put someone in that? And I had to realize that I need to discover me. Remember this, and this is me talking just for everyone. No one can come in your life and fix whatever's wrong with you. No one can. You got to fix that shit on your own time and by yourself. Some people can probably lend a helping hand, but no one's gonna come and put a cape on and save you. If so, it's a rarity. And then two, sometimes when people feel like they help you, and this is my opinion, sometimes when people feel like they have helped you and lend a hand, later on in that line, they feel like you're indebted to them. But that's just some wild, crazy, evil people in this world. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This was really just put on my heart to talk about this. I don't know why. Like I woke up around 5 and something said, girl, talk. Just get on there and talk. Because I have these conversations in the mirror all the time to myself. I let myself feel this shit. Like I feel my feelings. I feel my feelings. I don't sit in them too long because I know where it can take you. And then I get out of it. But sometimes you just need to talk this shit out loud, and it's okay. Like this is therapy to me. I love it. So thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe to A Mad Woman's Truth. The goal is to post every week. So here's to our first video on this channel. Peace.